Hello everyone, Garnet here, and welcome back to the Ultimate Survivor here on Aberration. Like I mentioned, between episodes, I did end up going back up to our old base and bringing all of our items all the way down to the new one. It definitely took quite a few trips, and I haven't really moved all of the creatures just yet. I'm going to have to probably either get cryopods, or I'm going to have to take those one by one to the nearest charging station to upload them to get them brought down here. Well, once I was done moving everything here, I just kind of wanted to see how easily it would be to connect these two layers, and it turns out that I actually did line these up pretty well. I mean, these are not perfect. These stairs do kind of sit off the side of the ceiling just a little bit, but I was able to get a pair of stairs on either side of our foundations here, so I could actually just walk up and down on either level, and I don't have to worry about the Cosmo running out of charge or anything. Speaking of Cosmos, as I was building these stairs, I actually did notice a web off to the side there, and while looking at the bottom of it at the Cosmo, there was a max level male. I did decide to try to go up and get ourselves some seeds to try to tame it down here, and I kind of had to avoid all of the megalosauruses that there are. Honestly, there are a lot down in this area, and I was trying to kind of lure things around. But after having all the trouble trying to tame the Cosmo out in the middle of the actual blue zone area down there, I did decide to try to pick it up with the Carcanos, which did work. I kind of just forgot, however, that if I try to tame it on top of another surface, that it was just going to sit there and shake its head between feeds. So I did have to end up coming up with another plan. I took the Cosmo all the way up to the very edge of the blue zone, pretty much into the green zone. I had to get more seeds from up there, and then I was able to easily tame it. I did take our other Cosmo into a charging station until we got down here, but at this point I actually have both of them out on top of our base here. Now I could definitely breed these two, however their difference in level is significant. The only thing is, I'm glad that we at least have one max level one. I would definitely want to try to find a max level female if we are lucky, considering they are, spoilers, one of the creatures I want to take with us to extinction. The higher level, the better, so we'll have to keep our eye open every single time we go anywhere. Now, we did actually end up just crafting a forge down here because I wanted to make some gasoline. That is one thing that I actually did not have any of at this point in time. The reason is I wanted to get the fabricating going so I could actually make up the generator, as well as just getting power for our entire base. So I do need to make a few electronics to make the generator. I'm pretty sure it was about 10, so I'm going to make those first. It already has everything it needs. Fantastic, let's just do that. Hopefully we only end up needing to use the one gasoline for this, and then the rest will go into the generator. I did find a spot for it to work out to cover the entire platform when I was testing it out, but it does kind of require to stick up out of the ground about here. I may end up being able to build something on top of it after the fact. I just figured I'll at least get it laid down now. As long as I can reach it down here, we should be fine. Looks like we have everything we need for the generator as well. Fantastic. And to avoid using extra gasoline, let's turn that off. Not still moving around up there. Are you, Cosmo? I thought I told him to stop. Oh, crap. Woo! You did follow me down here. Jeez. Yep, I think I just heard the Reaper again. It is definitely down there somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where at this point in time, but knowing that it's around is a little bit of a nerve-wracking thing. I know that's not a Reaper. I heard its cry, though. It's down there somewhere. I hear it. Is it you? This waviness right here? I don't see anything else in that. I'm pretty sure that's what that is, then. Well, I really want to take care of that thing, but I don't have anything strong enough to do that yet. Alright, let's try to figure out the perfect spot for the generator real quick. Just kind of make sure that we are ready to go. Like I said, it kind of sticks into... When I was testing it, it did kind of go up onto this a little bit to kind of make sure it covered everything. Let's turn on the range real fast and double check if this is where I had set it. Make sure it goes off the edge of both sides. It touches the edge of this one, but I don't know if I would end up building on the very end. But if I went too much farther, then it definitely would stick off. It would stick onto this one. So, yeah, that's about what I was thinking. It kind of does stick into the top, like I said. Honestly, if I remember correctly, I'm able to access it from the top as well. Not necessarily one of those designs that I would do on purpose, but at the same time, the fact that it works on both spots, you know, it's not that horrible. I'm going to readjust it a little. Alright, with that small adjustment, we're pretty much all covered. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to end up building off that direction at all, so I don't think I have to worry about that. We'll probably just build with some foundations on top of it and maybe cover the top. So the fact that I can reach it from here is not going to matter eventually, but we'll see what this ends up turning into later on. Considering we have the ramp and everything over here, and maybe I could just add another ramp that goes up to wherever the foundations go to. We'll just have to see what ends up happening. The base is still just under construction, but at least having the good framework here, the fact that we can just walk up and down on this at this point is great. I'm hoping with some actual lights here, though, we might actually have a normal-looking area instead of it all needing to be blue all the time. Either way, it's not bad. It just kind of is a little dark and bluish, you know? Also, I've pretty much learned that every single one of these things down here is metal. I went down to collect some stone, and it turns out they all give me a lot of metal. So we're not ever going to run out of metal at this base. It's going to be super amazing for that. And I do actually, if I want to specifically get a lot of stone, go up to the ones that are up there. But honestly, with the Cosmos, it's not a big deal. It's very easy to traverse. Yeah, those ones are more actual stone. And surprisingly, these tiny trees over here, compared to those giant trees, have so much more wood in them. It's like these ones are here are hollow or something. So with all that being said, I actually want to breed up the Cosmos at least once. Make sure that we have some sort of backup in the worst case scenario. But once we have one of those kind of placed away, I would like to go out and maybe try to find ourselves some baryonyxes. And I'm pretty sure they're going to be a little bit further down in the water than where we are right now. So we're actually going to probably head out on Wiley while these two are breeding real quick. And just kind of see if we can get the lay of the land and find ourselves at least a good level berry to try to focus on. We can literally grab it with the Carcanos and then knock it out in its claws. So we really just have to go find a couple of them. But as we are out and about, if you guys do end up finding yourselves enjoying this one, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It makes a massive difference for the algorithm, and it means the world to me. Alright, I don't think we have to go super far. I noticed that none of them were right next to where I live right now. So I'm kind of just looking a little bit further down the way. We may also want to go up to the green area and try to find ourselves some bulldogs today as well, just because I feel like some of these things may require us to land on the ground in the blue zone for a while, and we really don't want all of the nameless and even another Reaper to spawn, because that would just be an extra added challenge that we don't really need. I feel like I recognize this spot down here. Oh no, I've got to get food for this guy. I didn't realize that he's been sitting around for a while. We're going to have to fight something. Ooh, there's a rock drake over there. I have not fought a single rock drake or anything yet. I don't really think right now is the time. I don't think that Wiley's going to be the best battle mount for that, but hey, gotta keep it in mind. Aberration still loads very weirdly, I'm not gonna lie. I actually need to be looking where we're going. I don't want to end up getting into the pink zone on accident, because that would be awful. We are not wearing a hazmat suit. Speaking of the hazmat suit, we definitely should try to get ourselves the gas collector put together today. I do have a gas vein not super far from our base. So our base is on the other side of that, where there's actually there's a vein right here. So just got to bring one over here, and we'll just kind of come over and collect the gas every now and then so we have that resource. I don't know if there's anything closer, but it is the closest one that I've found so far. I'm going to head back to the base and actually see if we have some... Oh, there's the Reaper King over there. I did actually lure it away a little bit. Not super far. Just a little bit to kind of make it so we can get out and into our base a little bit more safely. But, yeah, it's still around, so you have to be very careful about that. That's another reason why I feel like we should probably get a bulldog so I can have something to help fight it with. But I'm going to actually need to get... Oh, no. Is that going to do damage to our platform? It's fine, okay. Looks like even though it hit it directly, that didn't do anything. Good. Okay, looks like we've got an egg for the Cosmo. We'll pick that up and place that away. I didn't see any of the baryonyxes in the little pond that we're at now, so like I said, we're probably going to have to travel a little bit further away to get to where that is. Let's see. Let me make sure. We'll place that in here for now. It didn't look like it was incubating. No, I didn't see whether it needed to be colder or hotter, but we'll get some air conditioners on soon enough, and we'll be able to get that hatched up. Do we have raw meat? We don't even have a single bit of raw meat. Okay, cool. I feel like we're going to need to get our Ravager sooner rather than later. As good as the Yeeling can be when we actually are fighting. I'm worried about him starving to death, I mean, he's okay right now. We've got a little ways to go, but maybe we should go back up towards the surface, get the bulldogs, and kind of do all that. Right now, since I'm not really carrying anything, that's my first objective. And I do know that the berries are kind of up in the upper area, at least the ones that I normally remember seeing. So I have the crossbow. I mean, I don't have my Carcanos, but still, it's a scouting mission first. Honestly, one of the other things that we should also be looking at, I don't know if we're going to get around to it today, but we should probably be getting an Anki or two using the... Oh my god, there's another Pyromane over here. That's, I don't like that they're right over here where I normally try to go up. There's a blue one, though. Looks really cool. I don't know if I'd want to try to get any Pyromanes or anything on this map. But they keep showing up in front of me. That wasn't what I was saying. What I was saying is we should probably get Ankis and Dodics. I mostly would want to get Ankis for the metal. Because I can go down and collect it on foot, of course, but literally on the Carcanos, you can just carry them, and then they'll collect everything for you. And that is just an amazing thing that they'll do for you. So much more efficient than any RG can be, because you can carry two at once. And the weight on a Carcanos is usually much better by default. Okay, as long as I don't get killed by anything, I'm going to stand here for a minute and get ourselves a few more seeds so I can get those bulldogs really fast. I'll bring you guys back in once we actually are hunting for them. I suppose I should also mention that it is already a 10% day, 90% night. Unfortunately, since we don't have ourselves that hazmat suit quite yet, I don't feel comfortable trying to go up onto the surface, so we may end up needing to wait for the next round. Little unfortunate, but it is what it is. I feel like Aberration's days kind of go by pretty quickly, so we should get there again pretty soon. If we can get one made in the next day or so, we might be able to go up there, but I just figured I'd let you know that we're unfortunately on that time right now. Just not quite ready. Nice. Okay, so that is officially 4. Let's go and see if we can find ourselves a pair of high-level Bulbdogs. Since I'm not carrying a Cosmo right now, I'll be able to at least carry one on my shoulder. And the other one we're going to have to upload into whatever charge node we can get to at that point in time. Oh, falling down. What have we got right here? Level 115. Not quite big enough. Let's just try to make sure we take care of each one as we go if they're not high enough level. Same principles, more or less. Take out lower levels, get higher levels to spawn. Also, Wily needs food, so it kind of is a win-win in that case. Not that it's specifically my goal as well, but honestly, we're still looking for a high-level or max-level female. Oh. I was going to say Cosmo, but we got ourselves pretty much a max-level Bulbdog right here. Here we go. Okay, so it is 2. I had a feeling. I wasn't entirely sure. But that did work out. Probably stand over by that plant as well and get more. There's another one over there. High-level male. High-ish, not high enough. I would like to at least get a 140 to 150. Considering how, relaxed they are. We can just easily tame them. I'm not going to take that baby, and I'm sorry, little baby, but I'm gonna collect you with our friend Wily here. I'm glad that it didn't take too long to at least find one of these things at high level. We'll upload her to this node right here real quick, and we'll see if this white drop has anything good in it. Probably not, but, may as well take a look. Upload you to here. Bulbdog, upload. Yes, fantastic. Now let's try to find ourselves a high-level male. I'll take the anchor things. I guess I'll take the normal arrows as well. It's not like you get anything amazing from white drops, but you can get some pretty useful stuff sometimes. Well, at least I'm not worried about Wily starving anymore. That's the good thing about doing this way. Feels bad to be just eating this many Bulbdogs, but whatever, man. We'll have everything that we need soon enough. One right there, one right there. Hello. 25. There's a male 145. Nothing gonna kill me over here? Nah, I think we're fine. Come on, big guy. Join our family. Just be ready to feed you immediately after the first one, just in case. Sweet. Okay. Small detour of going to grab ourselves the Bulbdogs already taken care of. Let's head down to our other base again. Kind of get re-prepared, and maybe we'll scout. We'll definitely need to scout out those berries. But I want to see if I can actually make the gas collector right now, or if I need to go and collect more resources for it. Because if we can get it going now, we may as well start collecting as much gas as we possibly can. Ooh, we got ourselves a drop over here. I'm a little bit concerned, considering where this is. Because there can be... there are some mushrooms over here that are going to set off the spore stuff. Oh, I want to see what this is, though. Please be something... Oh, my Are you serious? That is a troll drop if I've ever seen one. That sucks. Literally just a blueprint for that? Come on, man. I do see that green drop up there. The only thing is, I can't remember which ones of these overhangs end up having the spores on it, and I don't trust it. Not until we have ourselves a hazmat suit. So, we're just going to kind of go back and still focus on what we're trying to do right now. Okay, oh geez, it's over there now? Why'd it move? Why'd it come out and move? I mean, we have the bulb dog now. We have our ability to use light, but I don't want to, I don't want to try to fight it with this. Wiley's not equipped for that. So if we wanted to try to make the gas collector, I'm pretty sure I have to unlock it still, right? Gas collector at the smithy. I have the red gems after I collected those right next to our house, right? So gas. Oh, I need crystal and cementing paste. Oh, you know what? I don't have any mortar and pestles down here. Let's make that. Let's fix that real quick. I'm really wanting to actually tame a frog now. I found a frog saddle in one of the drops, and now that I'm realizing I need as much cementing paste as I do, I kind of feel like I want to tame one. I mean, other than the damage output, I'd almost say we could probably use a frog inside that next cave, but I'm not entirely sure it would be enough. That's kind of the thing there. I also need to make a fire. I don't have anything to cook meat with, or food, anything at all right now, so let's do that. I've been toying with ideas on how I could potentially build up this base, but another part of me just kind of feels like leaving it open platforms wouldn't be a bad idea either. Considering I've never built on them, I don't know. We'll have to see. Having an enclosed space would not be a bad idea either. That mention about a frog. Should I? Not really part of the plan, but you know what? Who cares? I can use the Carcanos to go grab a frog, bring it up here, knock it out, and feed it. I might as well, right? There was a higher level one around here, I think, that I saw. There were a lot of frogs over here last time I looked. There's also Ravagers. 105. That one over there. I don't think that was anything higher than 75. Let's get closer down to the rest of the water. Oh yeah, Gigantopithecus might be kind of fun to have around our base as well. It's a baby one, though. It's only level 5, too. Don't mind me, fellas. Just walking through. Woo! And that's the pond I was thinking of. This one has a lot of frogs in it. At least it did last time I looked around it. There's also a lot of Ravagers over here. If I didn't already have some... Oh, also a dung beetle. Ooh, should we? I can carry 2 things. Let's just see if we can find ourselves a high-level frog first. Was that 140? Yes, it is. You, come with me. And then dung beetle. You, come with me. Double tames. Again, don't mind me, fellas. We're just going to walk on by. Ooh, another dung beetle. Really don't need more than one. We're going to have to set up something for maybe the plants as well. I would imagine they would be a good idea down here. We're going to get something for the Carcanos to eat as well. Poor creatures, I've been starving them to trying to build up everything over here. I'm going to need the prime meat for... Oh, hello, Failwind. I forgot they show up on this map right now. Maybe we should try to get some of those. Having a companion wouldn't be a bad idea. Uh-oh, what a drop. Drop the frog? No, it dropped the dung beetle. That's not a big deal. I can grab that in a minute. Okay, we leave the frog in his hand. We're fine. Hey, buddy, you're going to join us here very soon. We're going to actually want to get you some meat, though. I don't know. I guess I don't really have to keep a frog knocked down after it's gone down, huh? Boop. My only hope here is that I'm able to find the prime meat to tame this thing pretty quick after I knock it out. Gonna have to use Wily. Just because if I do anything with the Carcanos, it's just gonna eat it right away. Alright, frog is out. Let's go get it some meat. Oh, they're still breeding. Got another egg here. Pick that up, might as well. The music for Aberration battles is pretty cool. Let's go get ourselves something to feed this frog. I gotta be careful about what we choose to fight, though. Considering everything down here. I might literally have to go back up to the green zone again just to get some prime meat. The stuff down here that might have babies, unless it's a Lystro. I mean, I've seen the Megalosaurus baby, but that's not going to do for me. I don't think Wily could do that right now. At least not without also dealing with the parent, which would be a very big, dangerous thing to try to do. Maybe we can find ourselves a sheep. Maybe the mutton would be a better choice. Could very well find one of those pretty much anywhere over here if we're lucky. Yep, there's one. Hello, sheep. I don't want to hit that stego on accident, so I'm going to hold on for a minute. What am I hearing over there? Oh my god, it's like in the wall. Poor Racer. You're going to be in there for eternity, buddy. Taking like 5 steps at once. Alright. Let's go back down. This should be more than enough to get that thing tamed. Assuming that, you know, nothing, it doesn't all spoil by then. Let's also turn off the light since we're up in the green zone. Oh, God, that was a rock drake. There were 2 of them there. I'm glad I didn't try to land. That would have definitely gotten hit at least once by one of those guys. Once I feel prepared to try to go get a rock drake, that's definitely going to be something that I've got to do, like, as soon as possible. It's going to be pretty much the mount for the rest of the map at that point. I'm going to need it for a boss fight. I'm going to need really strong Megalosauruses or something that does a lot of damage. Rockwell battle is insane. Okay, so we made it back. Frog's still up here, didn't phase through the ground. Fantastic. I don't know. Let's grab, like, 11. Here you go, Frog. Oh, yeah, one was 30%. Oh, no, it wasn't. It's just been eating it quickly. Okay. Was that enough? I'm pretty sure it is, yeah? Cool. The timing on that was almost perfect. I almost starved it up exactly how we needed to. I did find... Oh, you probably saw it while I was looking through stuff, but I found the saddle here. It's got a 97% defense on that. And I'm very happy about that find, to be honest. It's kind of what made me tempted to tame this thing in the first place. Also, the fact I'll be able to get cementing paste immediately is nice, too. There are a lot of Meganuras up on the green zone. Nice! 209. Here you go. Your name is Bubba. Bubba, my frog. Bubba, my Beelzebufo. Definitely have to be worried about my neighbor down there, but considering, you know, we're a frog, we can hop and swim super quickly through the water. Let's go. Yes, let's go, Bubba. You feel a little slower than I'm used to frogs being, but maybe I'm crazy. Hello, other frog. What's down here? As long as I don't go right into a jellyfish, then we should be fine, but I am a little bit worried about some of these things, like this eel that I'm coming up on right now. Uh-oh. I may have made a mistake. At least we have high defense. That's a good benefit, right? I kind of forgot we can't just hop up out of the water. That's kind of the one oversight about what I just did by jumping in here like this. A little bit worried about some of these things grabbing me, like that Carcanos. Let's get out of the water, though. That's a lot more what I was wanting. Woo! Do I get cementing paste from light bugs? I do! Nice. I actually don't need to go nearly as far as I thought I did. I thought I had to go up to Meganuras, but there's stuff right here. Any bugs count. That was almost enough for that in one bite. The thing is, though, I can't really attack while jumping, right? If I try to jump, I can't do anything. Yeah, it's literally just an evasive jump. Come on down here, dude. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Let's get all that cementing paste. I can't. I can't do it. Do dung beetles give them to me, too? I know you're a bigger bug, but does it count? No, they don't. It has to be a small bug. Sorry, dung beetle, then. I didn't mean to piss you off. Alright. Well, I scared off that light bug on accident, trying to get that thing. It was within range, too. Ooh, hello. Light, higher level Shinehorn. And this is that same pond that I just literally took this frog from. Oh, there's a vein right there, too. I don't know which one would be better, to be honest. There's a lot of creatures over on this side. I'll put it over in the same one that I initially was talking about, I think. But let's get down here. But then avoid getting grabbed by a Sarco or the Carcanos. Go! It's really trying to grab me, though. Oh, yeah, and the Ravagers. You know, being on the Carcanos was a little bit safer, I feel like. I don't know why. I don't know why that would be. Don't grab me. Okay, actually, this feels awful. This feels awful. Never mind. Get back to base. Get back to base. We've got more than enough of what we need. And we grabbed more greedily. Go. Move! Don't get grabbed by those guys. I just realized I probably can't jump that high. Uh-oh. Frogs can jump pretty high. But I don't think we can jump high enough. I'm going to have to build a set of stairs over here like I mentioned that I need to. That's not good. And my my Cosmos are up there too. Can I jump maybe onto this rock and then up here? I almost grabbed that. Hold on. Try that again. Maybe if we try right here, we can get on. Yes. Very good. It's not the easiest way up here, and I just backed right off again like an idiot. Okay, hold on. I still know a way up there. It's fine. We'll do it again. Okay, right here. Right here. Right here. Don't back up so far that we fall off. And right here. Nice, we made it. Okay. Yep, like I said, I'm going to have to set up something to actually get up here easily because that is a tedious way back home. But at least we have all of the cementing paste that I needed. Let's leave the Bulldog here. Maybe we'll grab... I'm going to have... Yeah, let's get the... Hold on. Let's see, make sure everyone is stopped. Do not follow me. Where are you going? Did you just jump off the side? I've noticed that I have to whistle... Okay, it's right there. Oh my god. I've got to whistle stop to everything at least 5 times or so before they actually stop following me, which is a little bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. I should probably tell the Cosmos to stop breeding. I keep leaving and coming back, and I guess it's not a bad thing to have a bunch more eggs. I don't know. I'd still rather only, run them when I have to. And download it. Okay, where'd you go? There you are. On my shoulder. Alright, cool. Now we have them both downloaded, and we should have them both up here. We'll breed one out for an imprinted one, so we have an even stronger one for our shoulder. We'll have plenty of light to deal with at that point. That's fantastic. How many more trank arrows do I have after knocking out the frog? We still have 56. We're fine. Okay. Make sure that none of these guys are following me still. Stop all twice. Like I said, they keep moving. That's weird. I don't like that. Alright, you guys should breed. Have you guys breed real quick while I am going to go and search for a berry. Like I said earlier. Now we finally have that opportunity. Because we got all the things for that. Oh yeah, crystal. Okay, hold on. We should be able to craft up a gas collector, right? At least one? Yes, lovely. Okay, let's go take this over to that spot over there. The exact area that I was talking about. Other side of this. Should I take... I should probably take an actual bulb dog, right? Are they done fully breeding? They just need to gestate now? Yeah, gestate, okay. You hang out here. I'm gonna grab the male. Make sure that they're on. You're on, right? I can... Why did it swap already? The emote button changes by itself sometimes, I swear. Okay, yeah, the male is good. Let's kind of just fly over there really quick with Wily. Drop off the gas thing so it'll collect all that it can. And then while it's collecting it, then we'll officially, finally be free to go and grab some berries. There's also a bunch of crystal right here. Okay, where's the thing? There you are. Cool. I just want to make sure, is this within 500 meters of my base? So if I go like this, and then go back, I guess it would tell me there, huh? 437? Yeah, that's good. That should be rendered in all the time that we're at home, which is great. That means it'll just continually work. You gotta love it. Alright, I just want to double check the Bulb Dog's stats here real quick. The charge capacity is 1304, charge regen, weight 137, charge emission range. Okay. We'll put 2 into the capacity and 2 into the range. Oh, baby 235? That's even better than both of these combined. They probably have a good set of stats. Nice. Oh yeah, the dung beetle. I forgot to grab that. It's okay. We'll still finish that up. You are going to need things to survive. I need to feed you stuff. Mushrooms, maybe. There you are. Keep you nice and satiated. Does that actually not count? Oh, well now I feel like a fool, because we actually just need berries, don't we? Man, I would have thought that... I would have thought you need mushrooms, that's how you tame them, but I guess not. Okay. Now I've got food that'll actually keep this thing alive. I don't know why you're so picky now. Just throw these ones away, and you can have the rest of these. Maybe I should be putting my smaller creatures down on the lower platform. We'll tame the ones up on the upper one. That way they don't accidentally try to attack them if anything happens. Just, you know, kind of make sure that we're good and safe down there. Just wants a cuddle. Nice. So, okay, we have 5 minutes we can go out and search for a berry. I was going to take off immediately, but I noticed if I wanted to imprint that, it had like 2 minutes left, and I would have missed it. So, I didn't want to take off just yet. We have 5 minutes. I'll set somewhat of an internal... I'll set a timer on my end so I don't end up missing that also. But let's go take a look around for some baryonyxes. We've kind of... As I mentioned that early on in the episode, and we've already gotten this far, and we just haven't even seen a single one. Because we've been so sidetracked with everything else, but... you know what? It's fine. These are all things that are necessary. We needed light pets... We needed, well, I didn't really need the frog, but it just made things easier for getting the cementing paste. And then, you know, all the other stuff that we've done so far has been kind of, it's been helpful for the end goal. So it's fine. It's all helpful for what we need. I'm going to want to put just that rally mark wherever I find one. We'll come over here with the Carcanos and grab it. As much as I could just knock it out over here, we've definitely learned it's safer just to take it exactly where we're going to want them to be. Did that with the frog, and it was super clean. So why not just do that with the rest? Megalosaurus. Just gotta be super careful about those. Their ability to grab something in their jaw and then just chomp on it endlessly is absolutely terrifying. Also, just the amount of damage they can do, because they don't need to sleep on Aberration, also terrifying. It's also exactly why I want to tame them for the Rockwell fight. So once we have a good weapon, that's definitely something that we're going to have to get tamed. Okay, well, we're getting more nameless because we're getting too close to the ground. Our 5 minutes is probably almost up. We should probably go back and guarantee that imprint on our Bulldog. Considering it came out as a 235, it's better than both the parents. So that's kind of the hope that we were going for. Let's head on back for a bit. I'd like to say that we actually at least saw one, but I don't want to lie. Where are these things? Where'd they go? Okay, what would you like for your second thing? Just a cuddle as well. Nice. Fully imprinted Bulldog baby. Very good charge capacity and charge emission range. Awesome, awesome. Health is good. Weight is pretty good as well. Nice. We should come up with a name for you. Well, for now, I'll let you kind of finish growing up. I need to continue looking for more berries. Or any at all, for that matter. I haven't actually seen a single one just yet. I feel like whenever I was looking for berries before, it kind of was something I saw up on the upper level first. So maybe we'll go up a little bit higher towards the top where I normally would build in the blue zone. See if we can see anything up there.
Several days later.
Well, it's a good thing we were doing other stuff then up until now. If we were trying to find berries this entire time, I feel like we would have wasted a lot of time. Another thing that I should actually do, I should have done this at the beginning. Now that I thought about it, let's go. Let's go back to our base. I didn't mention it, but I did go and spend a good amount of time fighting a bunch of the trilobites at the top to get enough to make the gene scanner. Let's go actually try to make that real quick. That would make searching for this, or even, you know, seeing if there are any on the map, something that actually makes sense. It would make it easier. I wouldn't have to spend forever trying to find one. So let's go back and see if I can make that. I would imagine I have everything I need for it. The biggest thing was the black pearls, but I guarantee that I have that. Alright, how much gasoline did I have in here? I made... Oh, that's right. I was going to turn on the generator. Let's swap this over to that then. We'll just turn it off and on when necessary. I don't love that it's sticking up here, but like I said, we'll find a way to hide it. So then you can turn on. Can we make the scanner? A little bit short on polymer. Polymer, electronics, and crystal. Crap. Electronics. Can I make the 10? I can make that. While that's happening, I can probably collect some obsidian, make some actual polymer. Now that I have more of the cementing paste, I can make that. Oh, you know what? It's down in the water. If it's down in the water, we've got the Reaper to deal with down there. The Reaper, I'm pretty sure I saw, was down there. If I collect from right here, we'll probably be okay, right? Also, am I crazy? Is this not obsidian? Oh, that's obsidian. Is there something in the water that's going to come and eat me if I jump off my bird? Nope, I think we're okay. Let's grab this obsidian, make that polymer that we need, because it was about 30 something, I think it said. Alright, now if I wanted to make the scanner, is it only the polymer that I'm short on? Polymer and still more crystal, actually. Okay, let's go get more. I could honestly just collect from these nodes as well, get the blue gems along with it. I don't even remember what the blue gems are needed for, but we may as well just collect all that we can. Do I need blue gems for the suit? Maybe that's exactly what I needed to grab that for. Now we can pull for this thing, right? Oh, I don't know why it did 2 E's then. Gene scanner. Lovely. I'm so happy to have this already made in episode 4. Very nice to have. Sweet. Thank you very much. Let's turn you off, though, because you're very loud and obnoxious. So, are there, in fact, any baryonyxes on this map? Berry? There are no berries at all. Oh, man. Okay, so, I mean, that does actually confirm that for good, then. Oh, man. So then what do we do? If not berries, what do we do? Alright, and this bulldog is officially grown as well, so let's swap them out, put this one down there. Make sure they're not still set to breeding so we don't end up accidentally having, oh... that. We don't end up having that. That's okay. You are good to be here. Can we pull some berries or anything to you? Hold that for a second. Oh, you ate it immediately. Alright, so we got this bulldog on us. Let's make sure that the clapping thing is turned on. I feel like that does literally unmark itself every time that we're done with it. Let's officially go grab the gas balls that are over here, like I mentioned. Let's just try not to get blasted by it as soon as we get nearby. That would be awful to have. How much you got? 91. Alright, cool. Can we make the suit? At least now I know for sure there actually aren't any, and I'm not going to run around wasting my time trying to find more. Now, to unlock the hazmat suit, I actually need to do that at this point in time. So it is the blue gems and the congealed gas balls that we use to make the suit. Blue gems, definitely worth getting then. So let's unlock and craft some of those. Hazard. If I pull to make 5 of these, oh no, it's the polymer that we're short on again. Oh no. Okay. We need enough polymer to make one whole suit, and then I can go down into the red zone, collect a bunch with the bear, or just even have a bunch in general, and then come back up here. Oh man, okay. We're gonna need to get more obsidian for sure. I forgot about that part of that. Okay, so actually, the cycle has officially changed to be 50-50 at this point in time. We could still go to the surface. I just don't feel as comfortable being up there as long because of, you know, just literally being the normal daylight cycle. But it's not something we can't do, like I said. We have the bulb dog on, so we shouldn't actually get attacked by any nameless or anything on this side. I kind of wish we were on something a little bit, that can carry a little bit more, but I guess that is what it is. Man, I should be, but I never actually do polymer this way. I always do organic polymer. And I know that the stacks aren't as big, and I know they can kind of be heavier, but it's kind of convenient just to go collect a bunch and then already just have it when I need it. I don't know. This is kind of something that I definitely need, though. We don't really need the metal right now. Can you carry me with all this? You can barely not fully carry me. Let's just add your 4 levels into weight, then. And now you should be fine. Thank you, Wiley. That being the case, I'm actually glad I got the frog, then. Because we're also going to need to be using as much of the cementing paste as we can to make all this stuff up as well. polymer. Can I make, like, 60 now? I'm still short on cementing paste. Well, let's make as much as we can and go collect more on the frog. I should probably build... No! Oh, I didn't feed it. It definitely did just die of hunger. That sucks. That's okay. That wasn't even the one that we meant to breed out. It's fine. The one on my shoulder and the parents are okay. Oh, you know what? Have you eaten anything for a while, Karkanos? You're not starving, but you're not amazing either. Maybe we want to take you down with us? I don't know. I need to be getting some meat for this guy. I do want to make a ramp, because getting the frog up here like that was not the best way to go about this. This thing is loud and obnoxious. Do I have any other pre-built structures? I just have walls, which I may need to use. Let's see. Ramp. Can I make like 4 ramps? Oh, I'm short on everything. Wood, thatch, and stone. I only really collected enough to hold on to this basic stuff, so I mean, that's why I don't really have anything else. I will use the Karkanos real quick to go grab a bunch of resources and come back up here. Maybe we'll get him some food while we're out, because the poor boy's getting a little hungry. That was a boy, right? Yeah, okay, good. I was kind of stubborn about trying to get an actual light pet, considering I love the Cosmos so much. But honestly, having the Bulldog is really, really nice. I don't have to worry about anything trying to attack me while I'm hanging out down here, so... Yeah, this was a good idea. That's a different Karkanos making noises. Okay, I thought mine was getting hit. Oh no, it's a Reaper. You made it up onto the land now? Oh, you're only level 10. I could kill you with my Karkanos. Should I? I don't like the idea of doing this, but we should probably kill it because it's been hanging around here too long. Oh, that's painful. Did that actually hit me or just my Karkanos? Weakens me. I forgot that's what that does. It's only level 10. It's only level 10. We are just as tanky as them. We just have to make sure we get away once we kill it, right? Oh, thank goodness it's gone. Oh, I can't see. We killed it, though. Collect that meat. You're hungry. You've earned it. You literally earned it. You protected our base and killed the Reaper that I was worried about this entire time. I didn't realize it was only level 10. I literally didn't even see what level it was. Every time I tried to look at it, it ran away, so I didn't know. Oh, no. Oh, my God. He did not last long at all, did he? Okay, we're going to fight both of these guys, too. They were all lower levels, but they are mate boosted, so that's kind of scary. We're fine, we're fine. We'll get one of these down, the other one will die faster, too. I can't move, though. Just have to keep attacking. Okay, cool. I was confident. I knew we would be fine. This is kind of our strongest creature anyway, so we really need to have something that we can use for damage. I say strongest. He's our strongest that'll survive a bunch of hits. That's what we're talking about. I mean, I know I literally just took him as a baby, and he wasn't even imprinted or anything, but, you know, it's fine. This Karkanos, honestly, without him, I think we'd be in a lot more trouble than we are. I'm going to put enough to get over to 10k health, and then we'll add a little bit more, we'll add to damage, since, again, like, he is our more damage-dealing creature at the moment. Alright, I just need to get some thatch, and then I should be able to make the ramps that I was trying to for the frog. I got so sidetracked trying to do that just now. Also, this is a normal stone node as well. That is good to know. I forgot to put all of that onto you, though. I only make 2 of those. We really didn't get enough stone, did we? I could do... So if we do 2 here, 1 more out, and then go down this way. It's going to need some pillars soon enough. But if we at least just get it high enough that the frog can make it up here for now, then that should be fine. Can I get up onto that from this? Now that I've literally I got rid of the one thing I used to get up here, now that I think about it. Oh no, this is the one I used. Okay, I definitely can't jump that high up right now. I can land on this, and land over here. If I extend that more, then I'll be fine. But I can jump onto this now, okay. Don't collect that node. That node being collected means we cannot get up there. Shinehorn! Hello, little thing. 180. Alright, let's get some cementing paste while we're down here. We still need to get more polymer. I just about got blasted. I'm glad that that actually missed me. Holy crap. If I was any slower on the frog, I would have been. Yeah, that's the major problem. This is the major problem about this. I could go up to the green zone. Probably be a little bit easier to collect a bunch from up there, because there are Meganuras, and they can be... like, they give a lot more, too. Just enough, and they come in groups. Just be careful. There's still many scary things around down here. Many, in fact. Many. Whoa! Keep moving. Oh, it just barely escaped me. This one won't. Neither will this one. And I'm gonna have to hop here soon. Hop! Okay, this one's just hanging out by this by the charging station. Let's not let that be a thing. Thank you! Oh, you avoided me. Not anymore. Ah! No! Okay, hold on. I got my sword. It's a 140, but I gotta kill it. This thing is gonna eat my frog if I'm not careful. It's gonna eat me! It's gonna eat me! This thing does so much damage so fast. Oh, no. Oh my god, we barely killed that thing. Oh, that would have been one I wanted to tame, but it's just, oh my god, it came up on me. That was literally the one thing I was the most worried about running into while out here doing this. Oh, if I didn't have the sword, I would have died. If I didn't have the sword, I would have died. That is so horrible that just happened, but at least we're not dead. We'll take that. Oh my god, that was horrifying. There's another one right here, though. And let's not let it catch up to us. Run! Why did that spawn right then? Nope. Once was enough. Once was more than enough. Let's not do that again. That's the falling down into the red zone, to the center. Let's get out of here. Let's go back to base. I'm pretty sure I've collected enough. Right? I don't really want to risk being eaten again. Yeah, 296 cementing paste. Very good. You broke my boots and my gloves. I guess my gloves were not very good, but my boots were really probably helping me survive better. Alright, I really just need to be more aware of their presence. I didn't even know that thing was right there. Oh my god. I could have just grabbed... I should have jumped onto my frog after I got away from it. That would have probably been a good idea, but no. Just trying to kill it with my sword after the fact. Alright, not the smoothest way back up, but we made it. It's fine. We have a bunch more cementing paste. Let's make up the rest of the polymer. I cannot believe... I cannot believe that we had that such a close call there. That is so terrifying. How many can we make? 24 now? That should be enough to make the whole set with all this made, I think. I'm not entirely sure. During a 50-50 night cycle on Aberration, the surface is only safe during the night, which is approximately about 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Okay, I mean, it's about noon now. We might be able to go do our first run of this. Depending on... Okay, hold on. Can we actually make the whole suit? Has... Am I pulled to make 5 of these? Oh my god, I only actually need to make 1, but I'm trying to say 5, so it'll... do enough for everything. Oh, crystal. We still need more crystal and hide. Do I have any hide? Oh, we got plenty of hide. Crystal and congealed gas balls. Where did those go? I collected some, didn't I? I didn't put them away. That's on me. Alright, we need more crystals again. Forget just how much crystal you need on Aberration for everything. Alright, I should be able to make... a cup, like the whole set of this, maybe? That's my whole hope, anyway. Let's do this, 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 and this. Okay. So we got the pants, the gloves, and the boots. What else do I need to make the face? I need more crystal. I actually do need more congealed gas balls again. So maybe we'll go and double check how many more have been collected, because we're going to need a total of 45 for this, and we're only going to have 11 after making this. Okay. Man, they're a lot more expensive than I remember them being. It sucks because they can break very fast. Well, at least there's crystal over here. Should probably grab it while I'm on this side. How much more do you got? Another 78. Nice. That's more than enough to make the rest of the suit. Nice. I'll grab the crystal, because this one's actually just pure crystal node. I've been collecting from the gem nodes, just because it's what's nearby the base. But it wasn't nearly enough crystal for what we needed. Now we've got plenty. This is probably more than, yeah, I kind of figured that's probably the case. Maybe I can half the weight in the bulb dog. Will that be enough? Kind of. Oh, I didn't put the red gems away that I was carrying. No wonder. Okay, now we're good. Well, it seems that there are no berries on this map. That is kind of unfortunate for the initial plan that I had. But at least we know for a fact, and I won't waste my time looking around for them. Let's see if we maybe want to go with Sarcos, I guess. I don't know. I don't feel like they'd be great for the rest of the cave. But I don't know if we really have much of another choice, because the frog's not going to cut it. That's really not going to be our best choice. But, I mean, it seems that this particular playthrough is going to throw wrenches into things a little bit. We're going to have to make a bit of a change than what I typically do. Well, we do officially have an entire set of hazmat gear crafted up. What time is it now? It's not quite late enough to go up to the surface. It's only about 2 p.m. It kind of clears up around 7 on a 50-50, so we'll kind of hang out until then. Kind of put on this whole suit for now, because I feel protected, finally. Fantastic. And we're going to hide my hat. We're still protected, even though it doesn't look like I am. So I guess what I'll do until then, until about 7 p.m., I'm going to kind of go up and look around for any more drops that might be down in this area, and I'll show you anything that I find. I feel a little bit better about doing that now because I actually have the hazard suit on, and if I go into any area that has the spores, then I'll be able to get through it without getting damaged. So, I'm going to hop on to Wily. Let's actually make sure we drop off everything that's going to be super heavy for him, though, because he really can't carry a whole lot at once. And then we'll go out and try to find some drops. I feel like that's going to be a good idea. I should probably grab everything off of my bulb dog, because that's what's causing us the wait right now. And we also have the light on us, so I don't feel like we're going to get attacked by a lot of stuff. I'll bring you back when it gets to be around 7 o'clock, or if there's anything else that ends up happening in the meantime. But, for now, I'm going to go loot hunting. Okay, so this area here would have been covered in spores. If I wasn't wearing my outfit, I would have gotten spored. I would have started taking some serious damage there. Okay, so there's a drop right here. It's about that same spot that they like to give me a drop here. There were the rock drakes here at one point, but I don't think we're worried about that now. Take the ghillie. I don't need the beer on this map. I do not think there's any reason for that at the moment. Might be kicking myself at some point, but right now, I don't think so. I'm going down here a little bit because I want to grab a few of these organic polymer plants. Unless I have to go deeper. I might actually need to go deeper for that. I may not want to try to risk that at this moment. No, is this those? These might be the plants. Yes! I definitely will have to bring the bear down here at some point, because they're going to be a lot more efficient in collecting this than me. But this is already made up for more than all I've collected and made in the polymer for a while. And this is definitely worth grabbing. It's not super heavy. Should be able to take this up there with Wily just fine. This wasn't necessarily the plan, but I didn't really see a lot of loot. So we'll just, we'll collect other things that we need that'll be useful for us. Ooh, there's a yellow drop over here. That should do nicely, as long as there isn't something already, waiting by it, ready to push me off. Like a rock drake, for that matter. What about you? 65? Scary. Could be scarier, but still scary. What's a max level of what here? Max level what? I don't know. Let's check this drop, though. A rifle! And 50 electronics. Nice. I don't even know if I'm going to have any... I'm going to worry about using this rifle, but having it is nice. If we do have an opportunity to make a grinder at some point, we'll be able to break that down. If we do find some ammo, then awesome, but whatever. It's fine. At least we found something. And the electronics already being made will help me out in the future, too. Alright, so since I'm not seeing very many drops, I should probably... I mean, I've never really gone up on this side to the surface. So I need to figure out the exact spot that the entrance/exit is. I still have about 2 more in-game hours to know for sure. I kind of feel like it's over near... I can see some red kind of past this spot over here. Don't really know for sure if that's it, but I kind of feel like it is. And now making more suits will be significantly easier, considering I don't have to actually go and get obsidian or anything. Definitely worth making at least a 1 suit to go grab that. Of that, maybe? That kind of seems more promising. More bright red of a warning of a, if you go this way, you'll be going to the hot surface. Yeah, that looks pretty much correct. What time is it now? 6:17. Okay, it would be too soon to actually go out now. I don't know where the safe spot is. This just looks like it's on fire, but I can't tell if it actually is or if it's supposed to be like this. Maybe we wait around for a minute. We gotta wait until about 7, it says. Okay. It is officially where it says I should be okay to go. So we'll actually move on a little bit to make sure that it specifically says 7 o'clock, and then we'll go. Ooh. How would I know for sure if it's safe? I feel like it's getting darker right now, so maybe that actually is the sign. Is this a really tall wall to climb here? Oh my god, it is. Yeah, we would have to use something like this anyway. Or climbing picks, which I don't really like to use after everything that I've heard happened the first little while. Oh, the first visit to the surface. Awesome and yet terrifying. Would you see all these freaking... I already see the Reapers and everything out up here. Oh no. Okay. If we can at least get just a drop or two. I don't know. I would love to at least get something done to help us out up here. Just with this particular map. I still haven't found a good blueprint to use for rifles overall. So I would love to get one up here if we can. The one that I do have has really bad durability if I remember correctly. I need to keep an eye on that time. Pretty much the entire, time that we're here. Most and every drop on this, like up in the surface, should be okay. Like, not amazing, but pretty good. We'll also have to determine whether it's worth trying to dive bomb to it, because if it's got 7 Reapers nearby, we're probably not making it out. Man, it's already 8. It's already been an hour. We only get so long, especially on the 50-50 days. That's why you really want to come up on a 90% night, but we just didn't have that option, unfortunately. We weren't ready, but we are now, so... I really need to make a marker where the exit is, because I just remembered that I don't know where that is. That's a little scary. It's a little scary to be up here when I don't know where that is right off the bat. Oh, it's down there. Okay. I wasn't sure where that was going to be. Is this the edge of the... I think there is also the edge of the map next to this. Yeah, we've got a Reaper right next to it. That is purple, I'm pretty sure. Not blue. We'd have to be quick, grab it, hop on, hop right back on. Words. I'm scared. I'm nervous. That's why that's why this is a thing. Clap. Okay. Land. Grab. Go. Whoop. See ya. Do not love that. It looked like that was a bunch of just normal materials and maybe C4. Did not look like anything great, unfortunately. Oh my god. Much risk for very little reward just now. More organic polymer. Yeah, I just collected a whole bunch of that. C4. It's just going to be heavy for us for no reason. I don't really need that or this right now. Man, okay. What a bust for our first drop on the surface. The green obelisk looks crazy, by the way. I don't know if I really paid any attention to the other obelisk when I was doing the surface drops before. But yeah, the green one looks absolutely crazy. Do we have any other drops up here? I'm not seeing any. Oh, it's another one in that same spot. It's also another purple drop. I don't love that it's in the same spot, though, because we know that there's Reapers there. We already lured them kind of closer to it. I could try to lure them away on our own before that thing gets down. I don't know. It wasn't a good drop before, so it just feels iffy to go back there. I want to say the words why. Why are there so many? But it's just kind of, like, it is what it is for the map, right? I mean, it's not... I shouldn't expect anything else. It's still scary, though. You see, like, 50 Reapers just hanging out on the ground. It's absolutely insane. Grab it. That is a good shotgun. Whoop! See ya. Ooh, good ghillie. Good shotgun. The shield's just gonna be a freaking risk at this point. I don't need that. I don't need that. That's another canteen. Double down on that. Very nice. Nope. You're not gonna hit me. I still need... I would like to get a good Rock Drake saddle blueprint, or an actual saddle. I also need to get, like I said before, a good rifle. Whether it be a blueprint or an actual rifle. Preferably a blueprint so I can take it with us to extinction, but I don't... I won't be picky about anything as long as something happens. When we have a Rock Drake, this kind of exploration will be significantly easier. Might even be able to fight off a few of those. So we're getting ourselves an actual blue drop here now. Is it barely starting to come down, or is it actually down already? I feel like some of these beams are not showing up when they should be. Okay, it's just barely coming down. If it ends up staying this way, we're only getting one. I might end up going to the one I went to before. Because I feel like a lot more spawned over there. Okay. I do not feel like... I don't feel like it's going to be worth it. Man. Alright. Dive bomb, grab, go. Same as before. It's down officially. Nothing should stop me right away. Hop off. Oh no, regret. We don't want any of this stuff, actually. Oh boy! I pressed too many buttons. I pressed way too many buttons just then. Okay. Yeah, it's all structures and metal. And leech blood, I think. Really don't need that. We need to get some more meat for our guy here. Poor Wiley. Honestly, I didn't be putting down a trough next to our base. I don't really think I have one. I need to go out and do a meat run. Keep everyone satiated. Ooh! That could very well be worth the diving into the same spot. Let's drop everything else. Like I said, I don't really need any of that stuff. It's just weighing me down for no reason. Wiley is very limited on what he can carry, so let's not risk it. If this is the same spot, then we can at least know that we could lure the one away. This might even actually be closer just to exit in general. Oh yeah, this is not the same one. This is out in the middle of everything. This is... well, it's close to where our other one was, I guess. Because it was right here before, right? Let's kind of just do a quick little flyby. How many are coming up? Quite a few. Wouldn't be a red drop if it wasn't a risk, right? Hup! Still pressing too many keys when I did that. My bad. Fingers crossed this one ends up giving us exactly what we're after. It would be unlikely, but, you know, I would love it. So we're doing okay on time. Red drop is now officially on the ground. We need to go for it. Kind of get ourselves a wide swing. Dive on down. Quick. Grab. Is that a basilisk saddle? I think that's a basilisk saddle. Go! Alrighty. We safe here? Probably. I don't know. Basilisk saddle. Very good basilisk saddle, if you ask me. We could probably drop some of the other ammo, but I'll take it. We got ourselves a red drop with a good basilisk saddle. Fantastic. We probably have enough time for one or maybe two more drops. I would probably only want to go for one. I don't want to even be close to being up here on this during the heat. So one more drop is probably all I'm going to be safe for, and then we'll go back to base and kind of just look over what we got up here. Which honestly, you probably already saw it. There's not much. We'll see what anything happens in the next one, though. Be another red one. That'd be awesome. Okay, yellow drop. I will take a yellow drop. It is kind of out in the middle of the open area, so we may want to lure everything away like we did for the red one. But we'll kind of give it some time to do that. Make sure our stamina is topped off. Because last thing we want is to get stuck down there without stamina or anything, or the ability to carry anything. Which makes me feel like I want to put everything that I have gotten onto my bulb dog just to kind of make everything slightly lighter. Just even if a little bit. So what I'm going to have to do is maybe kind of just glide by God, there's so many next to this one. So many over here. Hup! Just kind of go. Everyone over this way. That's so many Reapers in general. Oh my god. If I get high enough, then they shouldn't be able to follow me, and they'll kind of just bury exactly where they are. It's not going to be all of them that's going to be next to this, but at least they're mostly moved away from it. Looks like it'd be about 7 in the morning as well that we'd have to get out of here, so I could go for another one, but I don't think I want to risk it. Better safe than sorry, especially on our first surface run. Okay, go. Oh, maybe not. Oh my god, there's so many that are still outside of... no, we don't want any of that. Never mind. It's all more structures and, yes, some electronics, but that's not the play. Nope. That could have potentially just weighed us down and stopped us from escaping and could have gotten us killed. I've had that happen before, and it is awful. It's a very awful thing to have happen, especially on a Yeeling. I mean, at least on a Reaper, on a Rock Drake, you have more control about escaping certain things or even hiding. But on this guy, we're kind of screwed if we try to do anything else. I'm glad that I didn't just instinctively click that. I've done it before. That would have gotten us killed for sure. There were so many Reapers still over in that spot. Not worth pushing that. So many everywhere. See, the good thing about the ones where it's 90% day is the Reapers actually don't come out during a certain set of hours, and you can actually just explore safely no matter what. But, yeah. with the 50-50, they're out the entire time, so there's no safety there at all. But we've had ourselves a bit of a productive day today. We've gotten quite a few creatures that'll actually help us continue on. We've also had our first surface exploration. Didn't get anything amazing. I lie. We have an amazing shotgun and a saddle now. But you know what? I'll take everything that we did get today. If you did enjoy, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you have anything to bring up about this series or anything else on the channel, please let me know in the comments below. I always love hearing from you guys. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye!